What is going on, guys? My name is Chicken Fingers and I am your friendly neighborhood commentator. And today, playing as the heavy weapons guy here on Junction, a close quarters map very suited to the heavy medic combo, which is going to be the discussion for today. But before we get into that, let me tell you about the spy I know. This spy I know, his name is Optimus Prime, and his link is in the description below. Check him out, guys. He is a Queens guy, so he's really close to me. And he's a really cool guy, great spy, some of the best commentary you're going to find on spy. So if you want to check out some spy gameplay, definitely get over to his channel, subscribe to him, tell him Chicken Fingers sent you, and show him some love, alright? So getting back into this commentary using the stock minigun, also using the sandwich and the eviction notice, and we're going to be crazily killing people without practically any resistance. Almost a one life. It was very, very close to being a one life. The unfortunate situation of this map is that taking C is going to require some people dying because it's almost impossible to just steamroll a team on this map because of so many corridor sentry nest spots and ways spy can get to you on this map. So I was glad to do as well as I did on this map. And right as I go to throw this medic my sandwich, this scout comes out of freaking nowhere and just munches down on it and takes it away. So I mean, I thought that was pretty funny. So I slowed it down for y'all so you could see that was a pretty funny moment. But getting back to the gameplay, we take A, practically no resistance, and what I want to talk about heavy medic especially is the legitimacy of a heavy medic combo and why the pocket is actually one of the best things in Team Fortress 2. But right before that, take out this sentry before it gets built, and that is critical to the push. If you have to choose between taking a point and taking out a sentry as a heavy, take out that sentry because you're one of the few classes who can do it. Now, the pocket is very legitimate because Valve, not only does Valve completely encourage it, but Valve encourages bad things like, like I've always said, the demo nights when you need demo men kind of thing. But that's a different story. The reason the heavy medic is legitimate because it's a tank with an engineer, like in Battlefield 3. Why would you not heal the thing that can do the most damage and can take the most damage as well? It just makes sense. And the heavy, as long as you're playing up front and you're being in the front of the charge always, and you're always, leading the way, taking the damage for your team and protecting your medics, there is no reason anyone should ever bitch or complain about having a pocket on them. It's just natural for the heavy to get pocketed. And now I want to talk about Uber versus crits. Now, if you're using crits, you got to remember critical hits do not have drop-off. The minigun does have its damage spread, or bullet spread, rather. So you're going to miss shots, but if you are getting crits, don't necessarily just jump on in there and get yourself killed because you're not getting the Uber. You're not invincible. You just have 100% critical damage, which is amazing on a non-crit server. So, check it out. If you get the crits, hang back, keep about a medium to long distance range between you and your enemies, and just fire rounds in there, and you'll probably get a lot more kills than you think you would. Yes, if you get the surprise, of course, feel free to hop down there and do the damage that you're gonna do, but you don't necessarily have to if you are given the option. Just always keep that in the back of your mind. Now, with an Uber, you don't even have to do damage while you're Ubered, because when you're Ubered, you're almost guaranteed to hit your max health at 450 eventually. So just run on in there and get as close and then start doing your damage, because you want to be able to just get as many people killed with an Uber and do as much damage pretty much with an Uber that you can. And sitting back and slowly moving with that rev speed, you're gonna get limited in the amount of damage you can do. So even if you have to waste Uber just to get into position, you'll at least be covered till you get into position, have 450 health, and you'll probably do more damage than if you just sit there with your gun revving and try and charge in revving speed, it's a big difference. So here we go with the last push, and pretty much it's just an Uber. We get up in there, and we didn't survive last time because there was pretty much no cover. Demo men had sticky traps, took out the medic, and it was just a red sandwich with blue in the middle. But here, getting as close as possible, following my advice, getting as close as possible to do as much damage, getting up on the point and taking out pretty much all the classes that can do resistance, forcing that heavy and the medic to run away, taking out these two demo men, and that is the end of the round, guys. And that is how you play heavy on Junction. So if you like this commentary, please leave a thumbs up. If you really liked it, well, you can always favorite it. And of course, just stop by again, because I enjoy your company. My name is Chicken Fingers. I'm your friendly neighborhood commentator. I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the battlefield, and peace out.
Who wants some of this?